What if we told you that behind the calm face of a powerful CEO, behind the success, the pressure, and the millions at stake, there was a secret no one expected, a secret that was finally revealed on national television. Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Lover. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Do you believe music can truly heal someone? Because what this CEO confessed shocked everyone in the studio. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about success. It wasn't about power. It was about one voice, the voice of Park Jimin. And what he said next left the entire nation in silence. No one expected it to happen like this. There were no warning signs, no dramatic music, no hints that anything extraordinary was about to unfold. It was just another episode of a popular television program, another interview, another ordinary conversation under bright studio lights. Everything seemed routine, predictable, safe. But sometimes, the most ordinary moments hide the most extraordinary truths. On the set of You Quiz on the Block, a well-known restaurant CEO sat calmly in front of the cameras. Composed, professional, controlled. This was someone who had built a reputation on discipline and strength. Someone who had spent years navigating the harsh realities of business, competition, and leadership. A person whose daily life revolved around decisions that affected employees, customers, and the future of an entire company. People like this are not expected to show vulnerability. They are expected to endure. They are expected to remain steady, no matter the pressure. But on that day, something shifted. It began with a simple question. The kind of question that seems harmless on the surface. The kind of question that no one thinks twice about. What do you do on your days off? It was an ordinary question, almost forgettable. But the answer that followed would soon become unforgettable. The CEO paused. It was not a long pause, but it was enough. Enough for something unspoken to hang in the air. Enough to create a moment that felt heavier than it should have. And then, quietly, honestly, and without hesitation, the CEO revealed something deeply personal. The only way to relieve stress was to listen to Jimin's songs. Not music in general. Not random playlists. Not background noise. Specifically, Jimin. For a brief moment, the studio atmosphere changed. The hosts looked at the CEO differently. The audience leaned in, sensing the weight behind those words. It wasn't said as a joke. It wasn't said casually. It was said with sincerity, with certainty, with truth. And suddenly, a question emerged that no one could ignore. Why? Why would someone in such a powerful position turn to a voice, someone they may never have met, for emotional relief? What was it about that voice? What was it about Jimin? Because stress, after all, is invisible. It does not care about status. It does not care about success. It does not care about how strong someone appears on the outside. It exists quietly, beneath the surface, building over time. And when it becomes too heavy, people search for something, anything, that can make it lighter. For this CEO, that something was Jimin. It was not just about melody. It was not just about lyrics. It was something deeper, something emotional, something unexplainable. Music has always had the power to reach places words cannot. It can enter silently, without permission, and stay longer than expected. It can exist in moments of loneliness, in moments of exhaustion, in moments when no one else is there. And perhaps that is what makes this revelation so powerful. Because it reminds the world that influence is not always visible. It is not measured only in numbers, awards, or headlines. Sometimes, it is measured in quiet moments. Moments when someone presses play. Moments when someone closes their eyes. Moments when someone breathes a little easier because of a voice they trust. As the episode aired, reactions began to spread. Slowly at first, then all at once. Viewers replayed the clip. Fans shared it across platforms. Conversations began to grow. Questions began to multiply. People wondered how many others felt the same way. How many others had turned to Jimin's voice during their own difficult moments. How many others had found comfort in something so simple, yet so powerful. Because this was not just a fan speaking. This was a CEO, a leader, a decision maker, someone who lived in a world defined by logic, structure, and responsibility. And yet, even in that world, music had found its way in. Even in that world, emotion had found its place. Even in that world, Jimin had found his place. It raises a question that feels impossible to ignore. What is it about Jimin that reaches people like this? Is it his voice? Is it his emotion? Is it his sincerity? Or is it something beyond explanation? Because moments like this reveal something deeper than fame. They reveal connection. A connection that crosses industries, professions, and expectations. A connection that cannot be forced. A connection that simply exists. And now, as millions reflect on this unexpected confession, one thought continues to echo louder than the rest. If the voice of Jimin can reach the heart of someone carrying the weight of leadership, responsibility, and constant pressure, then how many lives has he quietly touched without ever knowing? And the question that now divides fans, skeptics, and the world alike is this: was this just a personal confession from one CEO? What makes this moment even more haunting is not just the confession itself, but the way it was delivered. There was no attempt to exaggerate, no effort to impress anyone. The CEO did not speak like a fan trying to gain attention. Instead, the words came out naturally, almost as if they had been waiting for the right moment to finally be set free. It was the kind of honesty that cannot be manufactured. And that is precisely what made it so powerful. Because in a world where leaders are expected to appear unshakable, admitting emotional reliance on something as personal as music, especially the voice of Park Jimin, felt like breaking an invisible barrier. It challenged the idea that strength means silence. It challenged the belief that success eliminates vulnerability. It revealed something far more human. Behind every title, every achievement, and every success story, there is still a person searching for peace. As the clip continued to circulate, viewers began to notice subtle details. The CEO's expression was calm, but there was depth behind it. It was not the calm of someone unaffected by stress. It was the calm of someone who had found a way to survive it. And suddenly, people began asking themselves uncomfortable questions. What does it say about the modern world when even those at the top need an escape? What does it say about Jimin that his voice has become that escape for so many? Because this was never just about entertainment. This was about emotional refuge. And now a new mystery begins to form, one that no chart, no award, and no statistic can fully explain. When the cameras turned off and the studio lights faded, one truth remained. Somewhere, at the end of a long and exhausting day, a CEO pressed play and trusted Jimin's voice to carry the weight no one else could see. But the question that continues to linger is far more unsettling. Was this confession simply a rare, personal truth? Or was it a glimpse into a hidden reality that millions of people, in silence, have already made Jimin's voice their emotional lifeline?